They're coward. Mike, look at their 2027 schedule and tell me, as a USC fan, which games you would be excited to host from that schedule. First of all, no one told USC you have to leave for the Big Ten and blow up the Pac-12 and all of your West Coast rivalries. No one told them that is something that you must do. And this rivalry is something that it means so much to Notre Dame fans and to USC fans. It would be devastating to see this leave college football. This is a game that's been played almost 100 times for a century, that was born out of the 1920s when Newt Rockne decided, first of all, Notre Dame couldn't schedule Big Ten games because the Big Ten was like, we don't want to play against you. You're a Catholic school and we don't respect you and we don't want you. So Notre Dame said, okay, well, how do we make money? Let's do a West Coast trip. Let's go to LA. And they did, and it started this amazing rivalry, and millions of people watched their games. And just because USC now has decided to blow up their identity as a Pac-12 team to join the Big Ten doesn't mean that they have to blow up one of the true great rivalries in the sport just because they're afraid of playing another good team. But Notre Dame could have ended this series when they did the ACC scheduling agreement a decade ago, and they didn't, because this is something that's important to Notre Dame. This is something that they would never give up. And that was coming off of the heels of Notre Dame being a joke of a college football program for 20 years. It's something that I just don't see this happening if USC was the team that had won 10 of the last 14 games. I think USC is like, yeah, let's continue this rivalry forever. We are the top dogs in this rivalry. And so it just, Lincoln Riley's comments last year, I think, really rubbed people the wrong way. And it was the first time that people realized like this rivalry is something that could go away. And then this week, Pat Forty wrote a story in Sports Illustrated that added more to that, saying USC's basically offered a 1-year extension because they want the last game to be in LA. And Notre Dame's like, no, we want to do a long-term extension. This is something that we want to play forever. The Notre Dame athletic director said, as long as college football is being played, we want to play USC. And Notre Dame and USC could play every year for the next 15 years, and Notre Dame could lose every single game. And I would still want this to be a rivalry that happens every single year. And that's, I think, the biggest difference.